Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome to week number 4 of the Art of Warfare tournament. It is bracket number C, and it is going to be a couple of players. And I think we've, I think we've actually seen these guys a couple of times before. Yes, we have. So up the top left side of the map, it is none other than Dreamus from Best Team Incoming. And we did see him take a game out last week, actually, against Nemo from Paddy's Heroes. So very, very nice job there. And down the bottom right side of the map, it is going to be Squiggle. And we saw him take out a game against Semtext. Sorry, Squiggle's from the horses. And we saw him take out a game against Semtext from Wingmen in week number 1. So both of these players have a win cast so far. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see which one of them takes it out right here. It could basically be either one. I mean, yeah, I just do not know. I really don't. But I'd be very interested to see some more very, very strong Zerg play. We saw some very strong Zerg play yesterday in bracket D from Joskov, aka Fireswarm, or Firestorm, one or the other. And yeah, would love to see some more. But of course, Terrans can be quite scary when they get into it. So we'll just have to see what's happening. A little bit of a worker handshaking as they pass by. Looks like we are going to be seeing a hatchery come down before a pool, which is actually pretty nice because I have a feeling this worker was going to try and block that hatchery like the total jerk that he is. But he cannot anymore, so he's just going to move in there, do a bit of a scout maybe, see what's going on. And so far Dreamus just trying to get that sort of wall, but this drone actually going for the worker. The worker is fighting back. That is not a good idea. You do not have enough health to survive that. And beautifully timed, but he should have just kept that worker running, but he did not. And yeah, Squiggle ending up losing his drone as well, which is a bit of a downside, but he did kill a worker, so it kind of evened it out. If you have a look at units lost, there we go, 1-1. So that display is definitely correct. Oh man, Dreamus! Wow, how the hell did he do that? He's actually hit on workers. I suppose early on you can get a hit on workers, but then the Zerg economy sort of explodes once they get the second base. So yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty nice. Oh yeah, because he will have lost all those workers when he's actually building buildings. So you lose workers when you're building buildings and stuff like that. But once you get the second base out, once you start getting dual queens to spawn lava, basically the amount of workers you can build at one point just starts to explode. It starts to get completely crazy. So that is what we're going to be seeing very, very soon from Squiggle. But for now, just going to be a couple of lings, couple of queens. Dreamus going for a couple of... I thought I saw a Reaper there. Where's the Reaper gone? Didn't I see a Reaper? I thought I did. Yeah, no, that's the worker. Where's the Reaper gone? We have lost the Reaper. Maybe he cancelled it. He must have cancelled it. Yeah, probably. No, there he goes. He's building a Reaper right now. He obviously decided to cancel it so he could build the reactor on the factory. And now he's going to be building the Reaper. So a little bit gas all over the place. Sort of fuddy at the start of the game. But he's still going to be doing alright. Couple of lings coming in. The Marines are not going to see them. So they're just going to come straight in. And the Reaper will see them. So that's going to be... yeah, it's going to be a nice early Reaper that Squiggle is going to see, which is fine. Oh, these guys, they must have killed another drone or another ling or something like that over there, but yeah, not all that fun. The Reaper covered down, attacking the lings. The lings don't quite know what to do, so they're probably just going to go ahead and die. There we go, Marine's taking it from the other side. So nice bit of stuff going on for Dreamus so far. But, of course, still very, very early days. And I'm actually starving, man. I had lunch like a couple of hours ago. It was a huge lunch, but my stomach has started going again. I think I didn't eat much yesterday, so I've really, really got to eat a ton. I probably have like afternoon snack, which is going to be as big as my lunch, and then I'll have dinner after that. I'm just starving. So we'll have to see. This Reaper is going to be crap out of luck because... there's just too much right there. I mean, the lings are going to chase it, but Reaper's trying. He's trying so badly. Come on, no. The lings are just a little bit faster. Once they've got speed, they're just a little bit faster than Reapers. So, yeah. Ouch. quite painful. Really, really painful. Well, he's definitely knows the primary tactic of getting the Zelnaga watchtowers, and that is going to help him out quite a bit later on in the game, especially for spotting all the Hellion play, all that sort of stuff. These Hellions, I don't see them getting through without going past the watchtowers, although they could roast all of these Lings, although the Lings could surround them and really take them out if they're not careful. And the Hellions rely on having good firing patterns, spreading out in a line. They're not like Hellbats where they just wave it all over the place. They do single long lines, and when you are surrounded, single long lines are just not helpful at all. So you really want to be kiting them away. So they're all behind you, all in a group, and that's when the Hellions really start to kill them nice and fast. But, oh, the Hellions, they're trying. So they've got a good position there, and the Lings are going to be taking a run for it. If they can turn around and get the surround before the Hellions get many shots off, then it's going to be good. And the Hellions, man, not paying attention, is going to have to run away. You might lose one of them. There we go. But the rest of the Lings going down. And the Overlord. Has this dude got Overlord speed already? Wow. That's fast. That's very fast Overlord speed. But it did save that Overlord, so can't say it was a bad decision at all. It was actually probably a good decision. So, very nice. But Dreamus, 9-minute mark, he has not yet got his expansion down, only just now, and he's got no defenses for it whatsoever. So the Ling harass that Squiggle has been putting down has been quite effective. And did I just hear some Banelings coming down? No, I don't think I did. Probably something else. I really don't know. Very, very interesting. He's really going nuts on the Lings. He's getting Ling upgrades. He's got a Baneling nest. He does not have Baneling speed yet, but he's got the propensity for getting Banelings, morphing him in here while the rest of these guys are being kept busy. There we go, 5 Banelings. Morphing him back here though. The reason why many people morph the Banelings up to the other end of the map is Banelings without speed take freaking ages to get to the opponent's base, and the battle could be over by the time you get over there. So, not usually the best idea. Usually you run them, then you would stop like down here or something, morph in a bunch of Banelings, and then move out. Looks like we're going to seeing a Mutaling play here. We do have the Spire coming down. We're not going to see any Roach Hydra sort of play, which we've actually seen. I think it was Bracket D. We saw a bit of Roach Hydra. Bracket D was all over the place, man. He did everything. He did Roach Hydra, Mutaling, all that sort of crazy stuff, and somehow made it work, mainly because of his awesome economy. But there we go, bunch of Hellions getting taken out. I think that was a Hellion. And a bunch more Hellions over there. And they just got the radio communique of their mates being taken out, so they have not got to be happy about that. And this guy's actually got 5 kills, so he's pretty awesome. But we'll have to see if he can continue that awesomeness. He's obviously waiting for Infernal Pre-Igniter, and that is just going to start roasting the Lings all over the place. But probably won't work that well versus the Mutas. And the third base is up. Dreamus really needs to start scouting this out. He has not scouted it out yet. He's kind of slacking off a bit with his scouting duties, and that is gonna cost him. He's moving down here. He's going to be checking this base first, by the looks of it. So obviously expecting that one to be the third base, but it is not in this case. So a bit unfortunate, but the upgrades for Squiggle really going hard. He's getting some mutas. He's getting level 2 upgrades for his ground forces, level 1 attack for his air forces, and he's a little bit gas starved at the moment, I gotta say. So he really needs to start getting moving on this gas. He's already got this gas going. He's already got this gas going. So the gas income is going to start to be very scary for Dreamus right there. There we go, 600 per minute. So that's 6 mutalists per minute. And when you think this thing could go on for another 5 minutes easy without any major engagement, this is 30 mutalists in about 5 minutes, which is a very scary number. But Dreamus does have Thors out on the map, and that is going to be awesome. Here we go, the Hellions pushing in. Really would love to go for workers, and with Blue Flame they could definitely hit quite a lot of them, but there's just Lings everywhere. Man, oh man, that is so many Lings. Wow, just wow. You need a solid wall here, man, because if you do not have a solid wall of something to hold back those Lings, you're just going to get owned. It doesn't matter how many Hellions you have, they just get surrounded, they just get owned. You need a solid wall of some sort. Doesn't matter if it's a wall of supply depots or a wall of barracks or a wall of Thors even. You just need a solid wall of something. You can't use Hellions because they're not solid at all. They just, you flick them a couple of times, they fall apart. So, but we will see. Few siege tanks here. Siege tanks are pretty good. No upgrades for the siege tanks as of yet. Hellbat's starting to come out, and that's a solid wall unit. You put them up the front in a nice line. They can do all sorts of good stuff. Muta's coming out though. They got shot a little bit by the missile turret, and the Thor's going to be coming up, hitting them in the ass. Very nice job, but we cannot deny the Squiggle has Dreamus in a bit of a corner right now. Although with the siege tanks and the Hellions, the Lings are going to be extremely bad at breaking open this base. And nice bit of missile turrets back here is going to be handing off the Mutas for now, with Thors to provide support to kill the Mutalists. So basically, I mean, Dreamus is pretty well secure in here against a Mutaling, but he can't get out. He can't get out, he can't get a third base, and Squiggle is going to be going for his fourth base to try and get that macro edge. We do have a Hellion coming out. Oh, Thor's going very nice. The Muta's actually going in. Where is the other Thor? There it is. This Thor trying to run, but eventually gets taken out. So many Mutas getting lost though. Oh man, not good at all. She's lost 3 Mutas so far. She's taken out 1 Thor. So it's probably about even, I think, because you got to remember, Mutas cost 100 gas, and I think Thor's cost 250, 300 gas, something like that. So they're pretty expensive as well. So the Mutas, man, you really do not want to get hit by consecutive Thor hits. Although now would be a good time to come in because there's only 1 Thor. Oh no, wait, there's a second one coming out. Just in time. Just in time to save the day. Here comes the second Thor, and the Muta's going to be taking so much damage. They always get they come in, they see 1 Thor, they duck out, and they're like, alright, there's only 1 Thor, let's go in, and then the second one shows up right there. So, horrible timing for Squiggle, but and that's really costing him because these Muta numbers, you do not want to lose too many of them, although it looks like he's switching over to Swarm Host, so going to try and prolong this game by quite a bit. He's got significantly too many Lings. I feel like he needs to start wasting these, and yeah, we're actually going to be ignoring that call because actually, hold on a sec here. Alrighty, sorry about that. We got a bit of a pause, we got a bit of a phone call. Fortunately, we have figured out how to join videos together, so that should be fine. Now, getting back into this, all of these things have been cancelled, and unfortunately for Dreamus, man, his mech play is not fast enough to really catch up with the Mutas. The Mutas just going all over the place, and Thors are just not fast enough. And here we go, the forces coming out. Ling's going nuts. Oh, the tanks, you need to get back there. This is bad. He's just lost all 3 of his tanks because he was out of position so badly, and the Baneling's coming in. Baneling's actually hitting Thors, never a good option. He's managed to kill most of them, but with the tanks out of it, it's going to be that much harder to kill these guys because, of course, you need a severe amount of tanks to really hit these guys. The Thors are going to start to be doing a good job, but Locust hitting the Thors, and the micro is not the best that it could be, so the Thor's going down relatively quickly. And suddenly, with quite a bit of misplay, I gotta say, from Dreamus, sending his tanks out a bit too far, getting caught by the Lings, a lot of his Hellions getting caught, and then the micro on the Thors could have been a little bit better. He should have realised there were more Locusts coming and got them out of there, but yeah, he lost quite a severe amount of his units, and Squiggle is now well and truly in control of this game. He's so far ahead it's not even funny, and I think that Dreamus is just going to have to tap out here. He's just got nothing left. I mean, Hellbats, they can hold the line for about 2.5 seconds and then they're going to go down, so they don't even hit them in 1 hit. It's like 2 or 3 hits, and look at these guys going down. This has got to be a GG right now. He might have had a chance with his tanks, put up a nice siege line, hold off the Mutas with some Thors. Hellions can maybe try and sneak in there or something. Hellbat drops. There's some options, but right now he's just out of units, and I don't think he's got any chance anymore of getting a victory right here. These guys are just, look at how gutsy they are, man, just pushing in really, really hard, and this 1 siege tank is not going to be enough, and with no Thor support at all, the Mutas are just going to go nuts. They've just got free reign to wipe out everything, and there we go, the GG from Dreamus. So yeah, not all that good. I mean, We saw him beat a Zerg player last week in Nemo, but this week just couldn't make it work, and Squiggle, once ahead, takes out a win. So very, very impressive play from Squiggle, and congratulations to the horses. Definitely, this is one of the reasons why they're in the top 3. I think they're the 3rd team. I think they're 3rd place right now. No, the horses are actually in 2nd place. Sorry, so they're currently in 2nd place after week 4, and that is obviously one of the reasons why Squiggle a very, very strong player. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this game. Stay tuned tomorrow. We'll be casting the bracket B game. It's going to be the Fallen one from Team Insane versus Awaken from In Pursuit of Skill. Now, I've got to say this again, just because I want to say it again. I've cast both of these players before, and yeah, get me those replays, please. Make sure you get me those replays because, yeah, then I've got a whole bunch more replays to choose from, and we can start to see games coming out from everybody. So anyway, stay tuned for some more games coming out tomorrow, and yeah, we'll just keep on going on as long as we get those replays. So stay tuned. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.